Hello students, Ginger here. This is a continuation of our study of American values. I have listed the values here that we've been studying in Academic Encounters Unit 4. Here they are: risk-taking, self-discipline, individualism. Here's the biggie: egalitarianism. Remember that one? Let's try to say that one again. Egalitarianism. Egalitarianism. 8 syllables. Egalitarianism. Good. Okay. Self-reliance, optimism, ambition. And then I've added more values to round it out to 15, which is probably a good beginning. There are more. Okay, the rest of them are equality, lifelong learning, family, time management, privacy, honesty, democracy, and financial success. So at this point, I hope that you have a pretty good idea of what each of these means. And now I want to try to apply it to a scenario and see if you can figure out how you can match some of these values to the behavior of Americans, because that's what's important for you guys. You're trying to meet people, you're trying to make friends with your classmates or your neighbors, and sometimes it just seems to go horribly wrong or to be very frustrating. So if you can learn about the values and realize, oh, that's what happened, then you can start to understand not only what the value is, but maybe how to work around it and how to approach the situation with the values in mind. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up a little bit, and then I'm going to get out of the way, and let's look at this first scenario. Alrighty, so I'm going to read this to you, and while I'm reading, I want you to think about these values up here. I'm going to ask you to try to figure out which ones apply. Aiko made friends with Karen, the young woman she sat next to in her accounting class. Throughout the quarter, they chatted after class and often went to the library to study. During the winter break, Aiko was planning to go to Mount Baker to go snowboarding. On the last day of class, she asked Karen to go with her. She could drive them in the used car she had just bought. Karen told Aiko that she had to work during the break and couldn't go snowboarding. She told Aiko she'd see her in the accounting class they were both taking the following quarter. Aiko was shocked and sad that the woman she thought of as her friend was not willing to meet her outside of school. That might have happened before, or something similar might have happened to you. So let's try to match these values up. All right, risk-taking. I think we'll focus on Karen for this analysis. We're just going to think about Karen's behavior. So Karen wasn't taking a risk, right? Self-discipline, not so much. Individualism. Now, what about that one? When she feels like she's very important and she can make a decision no matter what the other person feels. That might match, right? Individualism might be something that Karen is using to make her decision and communicate it to Aiko. All right, individualism. Egalitarianism? Equality? I don't think so. Self-reliance. Yeah, probably, right? Self-reliance. Karen's just thinking she's got to take care of herself. She needs to make money. You know, friends come, friends go, but she has bills to pay. So self-reliance is probably part of the equation here. Optimism? Not so much. Ambition? Maybe a little bit. It depends on what kind of job Karen has, but if that job is a stepping stone to her career, then she might really be putting all of her energy into gaining the skills she's going to need when she is in business. Or, oh, business, I'm guessing. Whatever kind of job she wants when she graduates. All right, here's the rest of the list. Equality? Not so much. Lifelong learning? Well, they are in college, but we don't know how old they are. Lifelong learning is for people who are outside of the traditional age of learning. Family? Nope. Time management? Maybe. What do you think? Time management? Is Karen trying to make the best use of her winter break when she doesn't have to study and she has enough time to work more, maybe? Privacy? Could be. I'm not sure about that one. I don't have enough information. Honesty. Yes, for sure. Karen's being honest. Democracy. Financial success. Yeah, she needs to make money. So what do we have here? Individualism, self-reliance, ambition, time management, and financial success. And then the last one was honesty. That might be the biggie, right? Because Karen doesn't even think about Aiko's, feelings. People are kind of resilient in this culture. They don't, they're like, yeah, she'll find someone else to go snowboarding with if I don't go. So, it's, unless it's a true, deep, true blue friend, someone like my friends. I have a few friends. I would do anything for them. And yeah, that's a different story, right? Different scenario. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at this next one. Scenario 2. You're going to have to remember the values, or you can refer back up to them. All right, I'm going to read the scenario 2 to you. The first time Oscar took the bus from his family's house to the college, he was unsure and couldn't help looking around. At the next stop, a young man got on and sat down next to him. The young man introduced himself as Kevin, and when Oscar smiled nervously, he kept talking in a loud voice. Kevin told Oscar that he had just left his girlfriend, who was 3 months pregnant. Kevin said he didn't want to get married to her and he wasn't ready to become a father. Kevin talked on and on about his problem as if he and Oscar had known each other for years. When Oscar got off at the college, Kevin did too and continued talking. Oscar turned around and walked quickly in the opposite direction. Alrighty, so in this scenario, we're going to be focusing on Kevin. Kevin is the guy who is talking about his life. All right, let's look back up here at the values. Risk-taking, self-discipline. Individualism again. Egalitarianism? Maybe. Self-reliance. Yeah, he is acting like he is in charge of himself and not his girlfriend who's pregnant. So I would say self-reliance. He's got to keep himself number one. Optimism? I don't think so. Ambition? No. Equality? Lifelong learning? Family? I don't know about family. He's not taking responsibility for his unborn baby. Time management? No. Privacy? No. There it is again. Honesty. Yeah, honesty. So I would say individualism and honesty, those are pretty much the two. Maybe self-reliance and maybe ambition, but I'm not sure. I don't have enough information. Alrighty, so if you can, take a picture of these or memorize them, that would be even better. And I'm going to throw up the third scenario, let you read it, and then you are going to let me know which values you choose for scenario number 3. All right, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to read it, and then I'm going to let you figure it out. Oh, what? You want me to read it to you? Okay, I will. I heard you. Come on, Ginger, read it to me. All right. Naomi's college roommate, Melody, was addicted to fast food. She almost always went to Burger King for lunch and McDonald's or Pagliacci's Pizza for dinner. Melody told Naomi that fast food saved her a lot of time that she needed for studying. She always asked Naomi to go with her, but Naomi said she preferred to cook in the apartment. One night, Naomi asked Melody if she wanted to try the fish stew she had made from a recipe her mother taught her. Melody said, "No, thanks. I don't like that smelly food. I'm going to McDonald's." The next day, Naomi felt sad and embarrassed, but Melody acted like nothing had happened. Okay, now it's up to you. I will flip back to those values, and you are going to tell me about Melody and what is motivating her, why she's behaving the way she is to her roommate, Naomi. Alrighty, here are the values. When you're ready, send them in an email. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Here I am. I'm all bundled up because it's a very cold day. All right, I will see you later. And thank you for listening to the whole video. Take care. Bye-bye.